Alrighty, people, another bizarre case. Well, not bizarre, but if anybody has any, hopefully I can spark some memory in this, like all my other videos, like I do, I record on things. I've had sparked memories and people telling me things on missing people, so hopefully something will come up on this. Just like the simple fact that, I did a video on Deborah Ann Quimby, and someone had mentioned in my video that they need to check the river. Which don't surprise me, because what they had originally put in the case was not making sense. And if they even were looking for, Deborah in the dump area of a pond that is now a pond, that would mean that that person was the same person that dumped the 1973 body in the same place they drained for Deborah Ann Quimby. But because she wasn't in there, didn't find nothing is right, they never checked the Nashua River. But then again, there's many water swamps in Townsend, mind you, that cover that area. Even if you look on Google Maps, you can clearly see them. But leads me to this story, which this story is, it is bizarre because of some things that they come out with. One of them is that one of the witnesses, which is the little brother in the story, which he's 4, but how can I say it? Very luckily the kid did not get kidnapped, which I don't understand why the person would pick up his sister and not him, because him being a witness, 4-year-olds, if they get traumatized at a young age or see something, very strange, like me, of something happening, sometimes that memory sparks, your eyes open up to what you see, and they claim that he did, and I don't know if they've pushed forward or whatnot, but this body of this girl was found, but they claim that the man who might have done this, well, there was 2 suspects. One had passed away, and I don't know if they should have kept that. Hopefully they kept DNA from him, so forth. But the next person they had for a suspect was the Molly Bish case, and the man they found down in Florida in the sketch they had brought up. They did show him, and this town, mind you, that this girl was found in is not too far from Warren, Mass, where Molly Bish was taken. And this guy must have had a random route, which I will eventually, like the other one, case I'm covering and doing on my own behalf of the Bobby, the Bobby story. Shoot, I forgot his name, but one thing is perfectly clear in this video. In this shot I'm going to show next, which is the place. And it's very strange to me because just like in the Bobby Dunbar story, the lake that he was last known and seen had been covered up by the earth or the town, and the lake was removed. Now, for some apparent reason, and I can't say this doesn't have nothing with the story, but it is something to think about. And, maybe, I don't know what it would lead to, but this girl was supposedly walking with a 4-year-old brother down South Shore Drive. Now, her grandmother lived somewhere nearby, And as you can see, maybe these rows of houses somewhere here, or rows of houses here, wherever the case may be. She was close enough for this 10-year-old girl to walk and their parents to trust her with her little 4-year-old brother. And like I say, back in the day, up until mid-90s, and I think this happened in the 90s. I forget if you want to look it up again. Like I said, her name is Holly. Yeah, damn it. Oh, there it is. The Piirainen family. If I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. That is one word I ain't never seen in no one's name, and not a word I use every day, so. But, back to this. And as you can clearly see, in what is something similar to the other story, probably the only thing similar, is that this girl walked here, but as you can see, oh, wait a minute, I can do this. Here it is. This whole section of the road here is now covered with trees. They say that the girl was walking a little brother, and they were at the end of this road, and I guess there was mailboxes or something. But now this road is completely covered in. I don't know if they let this road get covered in remembrance to the girl. Didn't want people going down it, but as you can see here, you can still drive down it. I don't know why they made it private like that, or they cut it off like that, but strangely enough, this gentleman stopped at the end of this road and clearly stated, and I quote, "Hey, little girl, would you like to go?" I believe he was asking her to want to go and see some puppies. And ended up, let me go to Google Maps, give you an idea of what we got here. South Drive, Sturbridge. Now this happened in Sturbridge, Mass. And I'm going to show you clearly, come on. Ah, damn you. The friggin' internet is off. It's taking me, hang on, bear with me so I can friggin' get this damn thing, connected, you jerk. Really? Piece of old crap. So, give me some map here. Hello? Hey, P-Brain. Alright, I'll do this again. Give me some map. Hello, thank you. Mapping, please. Oh my god, the damn connection with this. You a-hole. Let's go. Hello? I would like some map, please. Oh, you pissle. I'm gonna have to get out of the car. Hopefully the kids ain't fighting tonight, being jerks, and cut into the video. When you get closer to the house, there it is, of course. I can't sit in the car. There's a piece of crap service here. So once again, we have South Shore Drive and the cutoff here, and where the girl was found last seen. A little brother managed to make it back. For some reason, this dipstick did not take him. And like I said, I mean, maybe because he was so young. And mind you, the girl was in a camp like 2 weeks before. And they literally went over on what to do when you're kidnapped. And the girl, and they told the people, or all the kids, I mean, to leave a piece of something behind. And this girl actually left a shoe. But I don't know, she must have been terrifiedly scared. Or I don't know why she would leave a shoe if this person was, you know, if they're telling her, you know, if it was, who knows, maybe she was, I don't know how to say it. Whether she was terrified and didn't want to get, you know, her brother and, you know, in the car, and she was doing it for his safety and telling him to go home or whatever. But whatever the case may be, I mean, yeah, she left a shoe behind, and she was found in this town, Brimfield. Now I gotta find it, and I'm gonna go over it. There's a old trolley line, train track, I guess, that runs in this town. And there is, I'm gonna try to get out there and pay my respects to that, but show you the spot where her body was found. So I mean, literally, she lived over here. Like you can see the pin drop, and the person had a nice fucking long drive to Brimfield, and up here, Molly Bish, Warren, Mass, was captured there. So who knows, in this ring of terror that this man brought amongst kids, how many more are missing from these local areas? And oh my God,
where's that velvet pillowcase?
How many more kids are lost within these towns, missing? And you know, this guy could be a fucking serial killer. You know, there's probably a lot of more missing kids out here. And how sick it is that I'm looking at it right now. But as you can see, this guy made a fucking triangle for himself. Sick son of a bitch. So, I mean, many more kids are missing throughout these towns and could be, you know, lost without a trace. And I just wanted to show that and tell her story. Like I said, I'm going to try to get to this Brimfield where her body was found. Hell, maybe I'll do a damn session or something to see if she can talk beyond the grave, because I'm for sure kids that small and the loss of life, they stay with their bodies or where they were murdered. I mean, it's tough to say if this person murdered her there, which he probably did, because if it's an old trolley track, he probably said there was puppies down here, follow me. And I'm about certain I can feel it in my bones. That's probably where the place where he brought her to kill her. And you know, I would like to get out there and see if I can do a session like that and see what I get. But I mean, other than that, you know, this is, you know, these cases, man, these two just popped up. This came on the news last night and the other one on the internet. So I figured I'd share them and give my piece of respect to these people. Full respect to the families and their loss. So other than that, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do a little more videos on these two cases. I still got some other stuff I want to look into and get up on video. But other than that, if anybody has any resurrection or was in this area at the time, that's right, South Shore Drive, Allen Road, and check out the dates and look it up on the news. They have all the dates, times, 12 p.m. I believe that the girl was taken. So, I mean, if I can spark some memory in people in this, I'm sure they got their own videos up of their own, but I just want to make it known on my videos. 12 noon, South Shore Drive in Allen Street. If anybody has any resurrection into that date, which was, I believe, I forget, in the 90s, I know that, but if you check it out on the Fox 25 News website, you get all the information. Spark a memory. Let's find this kid's killer. Certain car that day, maybe someone drove by that car and saw a face with a kid. Whatever it may be. Other than that, I'm going to see what I can do to get out to Brimfield, find this memorial that they have for her, and see what I can do with my little investigation of my own. Till that next video, be safe, take care, and always beware. You don't know who's out there that's a fucking piece of shit. Out.